What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode of Building a Settlement. Now, a few changes to this series will be happening, such as a new way of recording and editing, and also cheats, which I fucked up right away. Then I enabled God mode. Now I have all the items. So what I first did was change around the house I built, adding some furniture on the bottom floor just to make it a bit more livable. First I added the chairs, and then the couches, and then a big old rug, and a few tables just on top of that. I was trying to do the second table, but then this bitch decided to get in the way, like, just fuck off. Next, the walls needed some work. They was looking a bit bare, so I added some flags. America! And a Minuteman one, because that's really the only faction I like. Screw the Brotherhood and the Railroad. And for this last little bit, it was looking a bit plain, but my brain just wouldn't give me any ideas for it, so more rugs. Then it was time to make more room in the bedroom. Considering I didn't want the people too cramped, this required me moving these walls and placing them on the other side. Now this was a pain in my rectum, as they kept snapping and then didn't want to fit. Eventually, deleting another wall stopped this problem, and I was able to move on with my life. Now, there was more room in the sleeping area. I decided to shove more beds inside because I realised I actually didn't care if the people were cramped or not. They should just feel privileged that they get to live in my soon-to-be beautiful settlement. The fact that they have a bed should be a blessing to these people. Under every bed, I decided to add a suitcase, so they can put their little shitty clothes in that they never change anyway, but we can pretend that they can. Finally, in this house, the top floor needed some attention. Because it was so small, I just decided to shove some crates up there and fix the roof. And that was now the first house complete. Okay, now it's time to start building the foundation of the next building in the settlement. I built it close to the other building as I wanted the sense of an alleyway just next to it. And now the foundation was down, I asked my brain, "Hey brain, what kind of building do people in the broken world need?" And it only said one word: a bar. Now with the idea of a bar in my brain, I got to work. A door frame in the middle and a door frame leading into the alleyway, because that's where everyone can go and puke, because who doesn't puke when they go to a bar? I decided on a shack wall and roof besides the door so people can have a drink, looking outside and think how fucked up their life is. Few fences inside makes extra windows for more people to think about their shitty life. I thought that the bar needed a second floor for more people to sit and drink away the troubles, and also had the idea of an indoor balcony like the olden times. After placing some stairs and the second floor floors, I thought that this place needed a kind of storage area, so a door frame and a wall did the trick for that. Again, so many issues with snapping makes me want to rip my dick off, but eventually we got the small room I always wanted. Now the inside was almost complete. It was just needed a roof so the people didn't get completely soaked if it started to rain. I didn't have any issues until I got to this part, which was right near the door frame, as it wouldn't allow me to place the roof. It almost angered me to the point of going outside and slapping a small child across the face. Still, in the end, it wasn't perfect, but I ended up making a roof. Time to decorate the inside of the house and make it look more like a bar. So what does every bar need? Tables and chairs. First one's going near the windows, as that will probably be the best seats in the house. Then my brain thought of an amazing idea. What if we put the food and drink store inside the bar, and that way you can actually order a drink? So after high-fiving my forehead, I tried, but sadly the ceiling was too low and it wouldn't fit. So I was back to my original idea of using shelves as the bar top, and after finished placing them all, I was actually very happy with how it turned out. Now the bar was in place, it was time to add some seats and some bar stools up against the bar, and some more tables and chairs on the bottom floor. Decided to do the same on the upstairs, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Then it was time to stuff the storage room with all the boxes and stuff that I could find no purpose other than just make it look a bit full. Shoved a door in there and a sign for all the stupid people to know that it's just for employees. A cigarette machine in the corner for the smokers, a Nuka-Cola machine for the non-alcoholics, and finally a jukebox to complete the upper floor. This way people can listen to the shitty music while they drink their shitty beer. Then a few ashtrays around on the top floor and bottom floor. Just because it's a shithole doesn't mean we don't like to keep it clean. It was almost done, but I knew that something was needed. After hitting my head really hard on the desk, it came to me. Pictures. The walls need to be filled. As I was looking through the pictures, I seen a boat. Now this was no ordinary boat. This was a perfect boat. It fit the bar perfectly. With this picture up on the wall came the name of the bar. It just struck me. We was going to call this bar The Sinking Ship. Every picture I put up had to be sea related, which was lucky because there was a few lighthouses and a few more boats. I went outside, stuck up the main boat again at the top of the door, and it was finally complete. The sinking ship lived, and what a beautiful bar she is. Okay guys, that's the end. The sinking ship bar has finally been built. This is what it looks like now. I'll do a full tour in a few episodes once we have a few more buildings, maybe go into a bit more depth and roleplay some. Now, like I said at the start, this is a new style of recording, editing that I'm trying out, and it would mean a lot to me if you could be honest and give me some feedback on what you think. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like. But for now, guys, it is peace out and